Dunk Squad is Wank Dunkin, No Vision Dunkin, and we're back with episode 26 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Monday Night Raw, and we have a new faction. Well, not new, we just have a new member added to it, and that is the Bloodline. The Bloodline gets stronger after Samoa Joe failed to defeat Roman Reigns at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The stipulation was if Samoa Joe lost, he would have to join the Bloodline, as he is now the Bloodline's new enforcer as the Bloodline gets stronger. But all that being said, let's go over tonight's show. Roman Reigns has forced Samoa Joe to go one-on-one with the man that was helping him fight off against the Usos and Roman and the Bloodline. He has to go one-on-one with Rob Van Dam to kick off the show. After that, we have Theory going one-on-one with Montez Ford. Next, we have tag team match. We have this WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley against some more members of the Bloodline, Bad Bloods, Tamina and Nia Jax. After that, we have The Miz versus the United States Champion, Drew McIntyre. After that, we have another tag team match, Breezango against the Usos. So the Bloodline just all over the card tonight. And then in the main event, we have Doudrop versus a special guest here on Raw, and that is the NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon. Will explain why Ember Moon is here on Raw tonight. And then in the power rankings, coming in at number 1, Edge and Bobby Lashley, 1 and 2, your new Raw Tag Team Champions, defeating Sami Zayn and Shane McMahon in a TLC match last week on episode 25 in the main event. And due to that match, Shane McMahon actually suffered a minor injury. So we've had a couple of injuries to Shane McMahon. Also Ronda Rousey, the former champion, she was banged up a couple of weeks ago. And now Shane McMahon. But back to the power rankings. We have the tag team champions coming in at 1 and 2. Sami Zayn, the former champion, at number 3. Another tag team champion in Rhea Ripley, and then the WWE champion Roman Reigns coming in at number 5 with the controversial win over Tommaso Ciampa last week. But with all that being said, let's waste no more time. Let's get into it.
It is the longest-running weekly episodic television series in history. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
All the way in Japan tonight, here for episode 26 of 2K22's Monday Night Raw. First match, we have Samoa Joe versus RVD. Thought about hopping into this one, but we'll just simulate it, see if Joe can get a win as his first match as a member of the Bloodline. Still doesn't want to be a part of the group. Still is targeting Roman Reigns' WWE Championship, but he has to listen to everything Roman Reigns says, as he is the tribal chief and the head of the table. Let's see if Samoa Joe does get the win over his friend Rob Van Dam. Next match, we have Theory versus Montez Ford. We're going to hop in. Haven't seen that much of Theory in a while, or the Street Profits. So let's see who wins this match, as Big Bang Theory has not looked great as of late. They lost to the Street Profits in a tag team match. Omos losing the Up, Up, Down, Down championship.
Impressive young talent, the future of this business. Incredibly skilled, but also incredibly...
No longer the future. Could still be the future. But Austin Theory claiming to be the now. For his tag team partner and bodyguard, former Up, Up, Down, Down champion, Omos, in his corner, looking to get a much-needed win over the Street Profits, Montez Ford.
This is a guy who, by the age of 22, has already competed in a championship match at WrestleMania. The sky is truly the limit for Austin Theory. Time to party with the Profits.
So Montez Ford, who was a part of the Gold Rush tournament for that championship that Omos lost. You got Angelo Dawkins, who was the former 24/7 champion before we got rid of that title. This is still one of the best tag teams here in 2K22's Realistic Universe mode, as they took down the Nigerian Giant and the now Austin Theory. And we know what these two can do as a team, and we know what these two can do single-handedly.
You know, guys, I have an idea. How about we all join the Street Profits, choreograph our own little dance inside the club, man? It'll be lit. That's a great idea, Saxon. Afterward, we can all go play in traffic. Such a rising young athlete here in Austin Theory, one of the most naturally gifted stars in WWE today.
Same thing with Montez Ford, Cole.
Vicious. So long as that inexperience doesn't trip him up, the sky is the limit for Austin Theory. Yeah, Theory's what you call a 5'2" player. He may be inexperienced, but he's as hungry as it gets. We'll see if that's enough to get him the victory. But don't let the charming smile of Montez Ford fool you into thinking he's an easy target.
And with the injury to Shane McMahon, don't expect Sami Zayn and Shane to be getting any rematches against Rated Almighty Team Spear. So both of these teams could put themselves in position for a future Raw Tag Team title shot. A lot of teams here on Raw. You got the returning RK Bro, Street Profits, Big Bang Theory, Breezango, New Day, Usos, World Greatest Alpha Academy. So many groups and factions and tag teams here on the Red brand.
Incredible all-around athletic ability, but what talent in particular is going to help him most here in this matchup? If I had to choose, I'd say it's his incredible speed. As long as nothing slows him down, Montez should be able to just blitz his opponent and get the advantage. Straight to the cranium. Up the turnbuckles. What's he gonna do? From the top. Good Lord. No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Looking for a high risk. Take off.
Big splash from Montez Ford. Didn't get quite the height that he usually gets up to.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Such intensity from Ford. The speed of Montez Ford is on full display, maintaining a blitz against his opponent thus far. Montez tapped into his power for that one.
Frog splash from Montez. And almost a squash match for Ford.
In this match. And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Enough already. And Theory fights back. And Theory isn't looking helpless anymore. He's showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting back. Placed into the corner. Oh, what a counter. Oh, punch. Theory has lost any momentum here. It is all Montez Ford right now. Right across the larynx. He's looking a little weary now. Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to. Caught with a punch right across the face. Bad predicament right here. Remarkable power being shown here. ascends to the top. To the sky.
And now a splash from Austin Theory, trying to one-up Montez.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Good God, that's devastating. That holds back Theory's attack. Lining up something big.
And now Tez setting up for something big, a jumping net breaker.
No, stops the count at 2. This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
And now Tez may be looking for that big frog splash. One more time. His frog splash got to be up there, got to be top 3. What is the referee doing? These refs, man. No. Some of these wrestlers have to have these referees in their back pocket. We've seen the referees in favor of the bloodline with Roman's match against Ciampa last week. Ciampa's match, Ciampa's always getting screwed by the refs. Ciampa's match in the Gold Rush tournament against Jimmy Uso. And now Tez just got screwed by the referee. Might have to fire this dude, man. After that, too many mistakes. The referee, he's not getting suspended. He's not getting fined. He's getting fired. He's getting released. He's getting released. We'll have a new ref next week on Raw.
It's going to be interesting. Kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this. This spells trouble for Montez. Cover. 2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3. His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure. This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged. Well, you got to believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. He refuses to stay down. Pure instinct. Everyone is on their feet in this building. Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
And Tez.
And Ford is still managing to dish out more damage.
With a super kick.
Oh my, still alive! This is insanity! Did you expect anything less? Kick right to the midsection. Poised in the corner across the ring. Blockbuster.
And Tez with another running net breaker. Okay, the referee may have saved his job. If Tez would have lost because of that, we're gonna talk about it with the board of directors or somebody, because it's getting out of hand with these referees. They're starting to rig these matches, but Tez gets the win over Austin Theory. I agree. Referee might have to go. Next, we have a tag team match with Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, the tag team champions, the women's tag team champions, against Bad Blood's Tamina and Nia Jax with Naomi at ringside. Let's see if Bad Blood can get the win over the tag team champions, and they can't. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan gets the win over Tamina and Nia Jax. Next match we're hopping into is The Miz versus Drew McIntyre, the new United States champion who won the title at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view in an Iron Man match against Dolph Ziggler.
It's Miz and Mrs.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maurice, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
These two are such a wonderful couple because they have so much in common. Title reigns, reality television success, being beautiful.
Here's another thing they have in common, Corey. They won't shut up about it all.
Why would you shut up about that? These two even tagged together at WrestleMania. It's truly a beautiful love story.
I wish you'd shut up about it.
The Miz with his missus. Who last took an L to Karrion Kross. Now will he suffer the same fate against this man? The former WWE champion, now, I think, if I'm correct, for the first time ever, United States champion. Drew McIntyre with his sword in hand.
The WWE Universe into battle.
And when you think about it, Dolph Ziggler brought this on himself. Defeated Drew McIntyre in 2 different matches, but then after both matches, sneaking Drew McIntyre for no apparent reason, giving Drew McIntyre
Tells me the countdown to Claymore has already begun.
a reason to take away Dolph Ziggler's United States Championship, finally doing it at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view as Drew looks down at the title that has eluded him in his career.
And a main event level talent here in WWE. The look of confidence on the face of Drew McIntyre says it all. He's about to do what he loves to do most, and that's get in a fight.
Drew McIntyre was once the handpicked chosen one of WWE. But in the end, all of his success has been the result of good old-fashioned hard work. Yeah, credit to McIntyre. Everything he's got, he earned here in WWE. He's a terrific example of the heights you can achieve when you set your mind to it. And tonight, Drew's got his mind set on continuing his success story by putting his head down and going to work in this matchup. But then you have a competitor who needs no introduction. The Miz, the A-lister, a world-famous celebrity.
And I'm sure Miz is desperate to convince everyone here tonight that he is the biggest star in all of WWE.
And I think Miz is desperate. Hasn't had a good realistic universe series here in 2K22. But Miz, also a former WWE champion, also a former United States champion, as we've seen him elevate those titles before, doing so with the IC championship.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
But I think Drew McIntyre adds some prestige as well to the U.S. title.
He's got the answer for that one.
A gut-wrench powerbomb.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Great counter by the Miz. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Oh, that might have just broken something. Paying it right back with a reversal.
Dropped right on their face.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. Drew is capable of throwing some monstrous strikes inside the ring. How can he best make use of it in this match tonight? Like you said, Drew can put some incredible power behind his blows, and I think the key for him is to make sure he gives every hit his all. There's no room for glancing strikes or quick jabs. Drew needs to go all out, just breaking down the opponent.
And now the United States champion stomping away on The Miz.
Kick to the gut. Arms hooked. Future shot DDT. The rope. Shoulders down. Kicks out. He still has life. I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? McIntyre looking to end this.
And now Drew setting up Claymore as he hits Miz with it as Maurice watches on, but The Miz told you, resiliency. Been a WWE champion before. He's been a United States champion. He's been he's a Grand Slam champion.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack. Drew is unloading offense with all of his staggering power behind it, just like we talked about. The end is looming now.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Dominance like that is why the
Miz with the running knee, and now a figure four. Can he make the champion tap out?
He may not have a choice. He may have to tap out. It is locked in way too tight. There is no escape. And he lets him out of the submission hold. Could have been a strategic move.
Trying to weaken that leg to make sure he doesn't get hit with another Claymore. Miz not wanting to go back to Claymore County. What the hell? And I think Drew's leg may have gave out as it's shaking. Miz pins Drew McIntyre.
This kind of win establishes him to the world. An important win for him in this one.
Very important win for Miz. Miz was desperate. Kicked out of the Claymore.
From this loss.
Hits the running knee, locks it, but I think Drew's leg might have gave out. It was shaking after the figure for a leg lock, even though Drew did not tap out. Could have still been banged up, not 100% from the Iron Man match. But either way, Mike, the Miz, Mizanin, big win over the United States champion. And at some point, he's probably going to get a shot at the U.S. title. Thought Drew had that one. Next, we have a tag team match between Breezango and the Usos. Tyler Breeze, Fandango against Jimmy and Jay. Let's see who gets the win. We already saw Samoa Joe earlier defeating Rob Van Dam. Let's see if the Bloodline can continue to win here tonight on episode 26 of Raw. And they do. The Usos get the win over Tyler Breeze and Fandango, known as Breezango. Next, our main event, we have Doudrop going one-on-one with the NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon. Why is Ember Moon on Raw, you ask? Well, our next pay-per-view coming up in 2 weeks on the calendar is the Survivor Series pay-per-view, where we will be doing brand supremacy, also sprinkling in a little traditional Survivor Series traditions. But we have Ember Moon not invading Monday Night Raw tonight, but Raw is welcoming her as a special guest here tonight to compete on Raw, show off what the NXT Women's Champion can do. As NXT will be heavily involved at Survivor Series, it won't just be a battle between Red and Blue, Bloods and Crips, Raw and SmackDown. No.
All throughout Europe and has already earned victories here in WWE over the likes of Naomi, Natalya, and Liv Morgan.
The War Goddess.
From Dallas, Texas, the NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon.
A woman who reinvented herself with her return to NXT and found a compelling ally in Shotzi Blackheart, winning the Women's Tag Team titles.
And now winning the NXT Women's title, as no one has been able to take the title away from her after winning it. She did lose to Mandy Rose, though, a couple of weeks ago in the non-title match. So we know Mandy Rose will be getting a shot at the title at some point. But Ember Moon looking to head into the Survivor Series as the NXT Women's Champion, representing NXT here on Raw.
Tonight.
This young woman, Doudrop, truly has one of the more impressive, never back down attitudes.
Let's start calling her by her name. Michael Cole, Piper Niven.
As of late, Ember Moon has turned over a new leaf and is even more determined than she was before. The War Goddess has a much-needed edge to her now.
Ember with the trip up.
That attitude will pay dividends here.
Ember caught by surprise, producing a trampling.
Oh, face stop. Moon sidesteps that. Catches a kick to the face. One thing about Ember Moon is that as talented as she is in the squared circle, she has a habit of letting opponents get inside her head. That's something all of the athleticism in the world can't change.
Certainly something Moon needs to watch out for.
Great display of strength with the suplex. Shoulders down.
She breaks the count quick.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it. Look at this raw power.
And if Doudrop can defeat Ember Moon here tonight, maybe Doudrop could bring the NXT title to Monday nights.
There's two.
She was close to the end there. Wow. Counter from Ember.
Very impressive array of strikes. It's a lunar one. She may be a new Ember Moon, but that offense was more than a bit familiar.
And she goes for the
Come on, Ember, don't listen to that ref. He told her to get down. She got down.
by a hair.
She got
Could have got paid by Piper in the back.
Ember shoots up to the top.
Maybe he piped Piper. I don't know. That referee,
Way too big mistake.
so suspicious in these matches. Giving me Earl Hebner vibes.
Not finished just yet. And another.
Adding insult to injury a third time?
Away.
And now Doudrop taking a seat.
Doudrop's in the cover.
Excuse me, Piper taking a seat,
She is still fighting, still keeping
dropping it
going.
onto the chest of Ember Moon. And now the NXT Women's Champion may be in trouble.
That holds back Doudrop's attack.
Yes, just like that sign just said in the crowd, the War Goddess is here on Monday Night Raw, going to the top rope, maybe looking for an eclipse.
Iron sights. From way up top.
And she got caught. Piper Niven turns it into a spear.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Down they go. What a move.
And a famouser-like move from Ember, going back to the top. She tried to hit it before. Piper did a great job at reversing it into a spear, but Ember gets all of it this time. Can she stop Piper from getting to the ropes? But no, Piper Niven getting the shoulder up.
Talk about resilience. Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
Sometimes when you unleash unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match. You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Just a continuous rush on Doudrop here.
Moon is firmly in the driver's seat, and Doudrop expected that.
Ember misses the kick, and now Piper Niven with the combo. The number 2 combo.
That is just insulting.
And what a slam from Piper. We've already seen one champion, Drew McIntyre, lose to Miz earlier in the night, but we see the NXT Women's Champion get beat by Piper here in the main event.
Surprised that what we're witnessing is trending. Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale. She's losing some steam now. For all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Now the referee, why did he hesitate when he had his hand in it? He's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go.
On the top turnbuckle.
Look at him. Telling Ember to get down so she can't win the match.
What's Ember thinking? And look at this now.
And after a couple of rollovers, Ember with the leg hook, crossface applied.
In trouble! Tap out! She's got to tap out! She's going to get hurt! Seriously hurt! Looks like she has other plans here.
And Piper chooses not to tap out. But you know how it goes here. If they don't tap out, they might pass out. And that's exactly what happened. Ember Moon makes Piper Niven tap out, gets the win on Monday Night Raw, coming over from NXT. Showing that NXT deserves to be a part of this year's Survivor Series traditional pay-per-view. Congratulations to the NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon. But that'll wrap it up for episode 26 of WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Monday Night Raw. Until the next episode.